Yes, sweetheart.
Okay.
Say it.
I'm working on releasing an illness.
You're working on what?
Releasing an illness.
Yes,
And I'm doing the Course in Miracles.
yes.
And the Course in Miracles says that illness and guilt are one and the same.
There, yes, right.
And so I'm doing very well. I'm about 80%.
Good.
And I've listened to your tapes about how your mind creates your body. That what you hold in mind shows up in your
Tends to
body.
manifest, yes.
Yes. But earlier, the woman that was out that's dealing with cancer, you talked about that it's just the human condition and karma.
Yes?
So
So what's the question?
well, I'm trying to understand which it is. Am I in control of my body and my healing, or am
Yes and no.
You are to a point. And then after that point, it could be karmic.
Yeah, in other words, you haven't established the laws of protoplasm.
right?
You're subject to the fact that you're created as a human, subject to the karma of protoplasm. If you heat protoplasm up to 500 degrees, it dies. If you freeze it to 40 below, it dies, right?
Right.
So all those things are only within a certain context. You're in control. You can transcend things within a certain context.
Okay.
And so you have to watch the languaging of it.
Okay.
Within a certain context and to a certain degree, all things are possible. At the same time, they are not. So it's the error called mixing levels. It's a problem of confusion in spiritual students. They mix levels. What's true at this level is not true at this level.
Okay.
You can walk on water at this level. You try it at this level and you'll drown. See? So what's true at one level is not true at another level. So the sophistication, the spiritual sophistication is the discernment of levels. And that comes really about the level 600 or so. You stop mixing levels and you see that what applies to the abstract level may not necessarily apply to the concrete, etc. That it's true, but only true within a certain context, a certain meaning, a certain inference from the statement.
So then I just listen to my inner voice, what the lesson is in it for me, and
I don't get the question.
She's saying she's listening to her inner voice and
Yes.
what the lesson is in it for her.
Yes,
herself.
yes.
and if it is that I can release it, then I
So you can
can.
transcend things up to a certain level, and then beyond that, you have the karmic inheritance of being human,
Right. Okay.
the Garden of Eden and all the rest. So to be human is already a bit of a problem, right? And then to have protoplasm go along with being a human, and then you've got gender on top of it, and then you've got age on top of it, and then you've got where you are in space and time. And so the capacity to control things or change things is quite limited, actually. So on the one hand, the miraculous is possible. On the other, so at the same time, you're not really limited either. But they seem like conflicting statements, but actually they're not. They're two different contexts.
Okay.